What's up, people? Happy Monday. Hope all you had a great weekend. Um, Damn. Anyway, don't mind me. I'm hungry as hell. It's like the first thing I ate all day. Um, yeah. I hope all you had a great weekend. Mine was pretty interesting. Today's episode, it was pretty good. Um, Minus the tedious conversation between Sonny and Carly, of course, which I felt was very tedious. Um, Lulu. Let me just start with Lulu. Let me just get her out the way first and foremost. Um, Lulu is pissing me off. Like seriously, as usual, Lulu is getting on my nerves. The reason being is because this little attitude that she has, she thinks she's entitled. All she keeps saying is that she's Charlotte's mother. We get it, you're Charlotte's mother. But that does not mean that you can have her whenever you want on your terms. It's obvious that the little girl don't like her. And I felt like it was a nice gesture that Valentine gave her. I feel like Valentine was being, the adult in the situation. Even Laura kept trying to calm her down and kept trying to get her to see reason. Lulu just would not hear it. And I don't get it. Like, why is she so damn hot headed? Valentine came over to her table and he told her, he said he's willing to give her, a time where she could spend, visitation with uh Charlotte on Thursday from 3 to 4. She was pissed at that because she only gets an hour. He's only giving you an hour because you don't know Charlotte and Charlotte doesn't like you. So an hour kind of gives you a little time to, get her to warm up to you. And you're still pissed about that. It's like what he's trying to do is he's trying to ease you into this transition, is what he's trying to do. That's why he doesn't want to give you 2 hours, 3 hours. He's trying to take it step by step, little by little. And I actually agree with Valentine on this. See, Valentine is making me root for him in this situation because of Lulu, because of her arrogance. And she sits there and call him arrogant and smug. How is he being smug? He did not have to come to your table and offer you a day and a time to spend with Charlotte. You could have, like he told her, if you want to wait for the court supervised day, then you do that. But he's giving you early access. That way you don't have to wait for the court to give you a day and time. He's giving you a day and time so that way you don't have to wait for the court. I felt like that was a fair and nice gesture. Whether Laura and Lulu don't like it or not, Laura actually told Valentine, yeah, give her the time. You know what I mean? But of course, Laura has something up her sleeve. I don't know what she has up her sleeve. I don't know, but she plans on doing something dirty to make sure that Valentine loses custody. See, this is what I kind of hate. Throughout the entire custody battle, Valentine has not played dirty not one time. He didn't buy off a judge. He didn't buy off a psychiatrist. He didn't buy off anybody. He played it straightforward by the book and he won. Now, during the entire custody case, Lulu and Laura try to play dirty. They try to get Kevin to be the court appointed therapist, knowing damn well it's a conflict of interest because he's dating the grandmother of the child. So that's a major conflict of interest. And he could have lost his practice. He could have lost his license for that. You know. And Lulu didn't give a fuck. Laura actually apologized, for even asking him to do that. Lulu, she didn't care if he lost his practice or his license. Lulu didn't care. All she cared about was getting what she wanted, which was Charlotte. Like, this goes to show how selfish she is. And she's not thinking about the child. She's thinking about herself. And you know what? That's why I agree with the judge's decision that she should have supervised visitation. You see, every time she's around Valentine, she goes off on him. She is reckless. She's crazy. And now I see why they gave her supervised visits because you never know what she might say in front of that little kid. She might talk trash about Valentine in front of Charlotte if it's not supervised. So I can understand why they want to go with supervised. Lulu is acting unhinged, and she needs to calm down and see things for what they are. Um, Nina. Nina gets on my nerves with this whole Anna Devane crap. It's like seriously. So the only way she's gonna come home basically now is because Valentine reassured her that Anna's not a problem. For the umpteenth time, he reassured her. Like seriously, shut up, Nina. Like seriously, she's like really annoying. Like your insecurities don't have a damn thing to do with Valentine. You were insecure long before you met Valentine, all because of Silas. This goes back to Silas, all because he cheated on you with Ava. So now you built this wall up, and you have these insecurities. You're basically, like I said before, she's making Valentine pay for another man's mistakes. You can't do that. I mean, I get that you have some jealousy or whatever, but unless you actually see him and Anna kissing or doing whatever in your living room on your couch in front of your eyes, chill out. You haven't seen none of that. So what affection has he shown Anna other than being by her bedside after she collapsed in his house? Like seriously, that's not enough to warrant somebody to move out and potentially, think about divorce. Like, and she was thinking divorce at the time. She never said it, but she was thinking it. You could tell, about separation. Um, Nina's just wacky. I loved the scenes with Bobby and Nelle. Bobby cussed Nelle the fuck out, and I don't blame Bobby. I really don't. I feel like when I see Nelle and this whole storyline unfold the last few months, I kind of get the feeling that the writers are trying to make Nelle into a younger version of Carly. Kind of like it seems like they're grooming her to be the next Carly on GH. You know what I mean? I feel like that's what they're doing. They're grooming the next Carly. That's just the vibe that I'm getting. I could be wrong, but that's the vibe that I'm kind of getting right now. They're trying to make her a staple. Little by little, they're trying to, make her bigger into the show eventually. It wouldn't surprise me if they did, but I feel like a lot of, the fans are not really clicking with Nell right now. I kind of get that vibe, you know, especially with the way that the storyline played out, because the storyline played out so slow, and then it was anticlimactic at the end because everybody already figured out who she is and what she wanted, what her beef was. They already figured it out before it even was revealed. So it was pretty anticlimactic. So that's going to make the fans tune out when it comes to her character and make them not kind of like the character. And it's not even the actress's fault. It's the way that they're writing it. They're making it a little too predictable. But I love Bobby giving her hell, and of course they did another predictable thing: her becoming Charlotte's new nanny. That was predictable. It was predictable because they would cut from like when Nina was on the phone talking to the nanny, and then she said to Charlotte, "We got to get you a new nanny." Then they cut to the scene with Nell and Bobby. That was a dead giveaway right there. If you could read between the lines, it was a dead giveaway that she was going to become the new nanny. That was obvious. Um, so of course now she's Charlotte's new nanny, and I have a feeling that some shit is about to go down. If Nina was insecure about Anna, she's definitely going to be insecure about Nell. I mean, come on, Nell's a pretty young thing, all in her house, around her husband. She's going to be around Valentine. You already know. Nina is going to start thinking, oh, this chick trying to take her husband, da 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 da. Shit is going to pop into her mind at some point. Come on now. That actually might be an interesting storyline if they go that route. Um, Knowing these writers, I have a feeling they just might. I love the scenes between Tracy and Hayden. I'm kind of pissed that the writers didn't make Hayden Tracy's daughter. Because, I mean, I could see it. I could see Hayden being her daughter. And with Tracy leaving the show, having Hayden on the show could kind of carry that female Quartermain, it could carry the baton in a way. And, keep the legacy of Tracy going. I mean, Tracy has Dylan and Ned on the show, or whatever, which is cool. But I think it would have added some more layers to it had they made, Tracy her mother. I think it definitely could have. But I like the friendship between Tracy and Hayden. I definitely do. This is so blazing. Spaghetti is like one of my favorites. Like this is like one of the best, especially when you add extra cheese to it. Like anything I eat, like when it comes to like spaghetti, lasagna, pizza, it has to be cheesy. Has to be. So anyway, Finn, I like the storyline that they're doing with him. Him being addicted to drugs and stuff like that. I like this storyline because he played it. Michael Easton played it perfectly today. He was acting like a real addict. Shaking, you could see him shaking, and like he was acting like a real, like you would think that man was on crack the way he was acting today. Like that drug he on must be some good shit because he was like shaking, he started sweating, he was going through withdrawals. And then he, knocked the damn drug on the ground. And then Tracy came over looking for him. He was supposed to get himself into rehab, but then he decided not to. That was a addict move. That's what you see a lot of addicts do. One minute they about to go to rehab, next minute they change their mind because they not ready. Um, but you already know him not going to rehab is gonna mess with him and Hayden because Hayden not gonna be with him if he don't go to rehab, and he's not gonna get his job back. Um, so hopefully he can get it together. But I like the storyline. Definitely do. I love this storyline. It's a realistic. They're playing it very good. And when you have a talented actor like Michael Easton playing it, it's even better. Um, Sonny and Carly, it's like a back and forth tit for tat game with them. Carly should have been smart. Like she's a smart person. I feel like her and Sonny are both smart, but they're dumb at the same time. Because he basically said, "I don't remember having sex with her." That should have been a light bulb moment, not only for Carly but for him too. How you don't? I don't care how much liquor you drunk. You're gonna remember having sex with a person. You're gonna remember. I don't care how drunk you think you were. You're gonna remember. If you don't remember, that must mean that it probably didn't happen. Um, I feel like Carly should definitely investigate that. Sonny might though. But overall, I cannot deal with another Sonny Carly divorce. I really, when she walked out the house and basically said I can't do this, I was like, please tell me we're not going for another divorce. I can't deal with another Sonny Carly breakup. I can't. My mind for my sanity, I can't deal with it. I really can't. But I love the conversation. Also, I almost forgot about Anna, her and Andre. Some people keep thinking Andre has a motive or he's working for somebody. I kind of don't see it. I don't. Maybe if the writers change their mind and have him become evil, I don't know. But Valentine basically came over her house and basically threatened her and told her either drop this little investigation that you're doing, trying to look into her past and find out why she put him on the kill list. He told her either drop it or I'll basically eliminate you permanently. I said, oh shit. Like you just go up in here threatening a WSB agent like that? And he did it with like a cold stare. I liked it though. I think Anna, I like the game that Anna and Valentine play with each other. It's like cat and mouse. I like it. Um, but let me ask you guys a question before I get out of here. What do you think? What are your thoughts on Sonny and Carly in the state of their marriage? Do you think they should A, stay married, or B, divorce, or C, you just don't care? Let me know. Um, like I said, I can't handle another divorce. I can't. It's too much. But let me know what you think. I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good day.